Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Alex, and welcome to the Rodeo. We're back here again, and today I have a very special guest in the building, the one, the only Globoii Tony. How you doing?
I'm doing good. What's up?
What's up? What's up, man? This is the first interview you ever do.
First interview.
Damn, bro. How does it feel?
It feels good. It feels
Yeah?
like unreal.
That's crazy. It's gonna be a classic. The first one's always the best.
Yeah.
So because this is the first interview ever, let's take it back a little bit. Where you from?
I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago. What part of
Yeah.
Chicago?
I'm from Cabrini Green, the north side.
North side Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So how was it growing up in Chicago?
It's crazy. I done seen a
Yeah.
lot, done a lot, deal with a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Is it as
growing
bad
up.
as people make it seem, or is it?
Yeah, it's really that bad. Like,
Really?
it's the trenches. Where I'm from
Yeah.
Cabrini Green, so, like, it was the trenches. Every day was like a war. Like,
Dang.
yeah.
How long were you there before you moved to Texas?
I was in Chicago till I was like 10, 11.
Okay.
And then I had moved to Texas.
Yeah.
Moved from Texas. I graduated from Oklahoma.
Mm.
And then I came back to Texas after I graduated.
Okay, got you. So how were you as a kid growing up? How would you describe yourself?
I'm just a cool, collected kid.
Yeah.
I try to stay out of drama and stuff, just like trying to
Mhm.
better myself. Because I see like what my family and stuff go through. So I just try to.
And are
like-
you the oldest or?
No, I got an older sister.
Okay.
But I got 4 little brothers.
So pretty much at 10 you actually moved from
Yeah.
Chicago. Why did you guys move?
Because it was getting too bad. Like,
Oh, it was just
Yeah.
because of that. That was the main thing.
shootings everywhere. Like the part where I'm from, like
Yeah.
our windows used to get shot at. Like we used to have to duck down. Like it's crazy.
And it seemed natural. It was like, oh, this is what we got to do here.
And all my family, they're in gangs and shit. So it's like option everywhere. Like so,
Dang.
we
That's
had to
crazy to
get
think
going.
about, man. Especially being so young,
I didn't see everything, witness,
Shoot.
experience everything at a young age.
That's crazy to think about. Okay, so then after that, you moved to Oklahoma,
Yeah.
or
So I came to Texas
uh-huh.
like around elementary.
Okay, so it was from Chicago
to
to
Texas, yeah.
Okay.
So I came down here for a little bit. I was
Yeah.
living with my grandparents and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then my mom got on her feet and stuff, so I lived with
Yeah.
my mom. And then one day she just decided to move to Oklahoma. So
Wow.
I was like, I went
I
from
don't-
a city to like,
And whenever you came to
country.
Texas, was it here in Dallas or?
yeah, it was
Okay.
actually in Dallas. Yeah, it was
Okay.
in Carrollton.
Carrollton? Got
Yeah.
you. Okay, that is dope. That actually is. Out of all the places, you end up here in Dallas.
Yeah,
for sure.
it was crazy because my grandpa and then like his wife, my
Yeah.
grandma and then like all of their family like lived down here. So it was like me going from there to like actually living with family. So it was kind of different.
Dang. So how was that transition from Chicago to Dallas? What was it like?
It's just different. Like I couldn't understand nobody down here because like
Really?
the way people talk in Chicago, it's like a
Yeah.
different type of language. So
Dang.
when I came down here, I was like, "What? I
What
don't
are y'all
understand what they
saying?"
saying." But yeah, it was.
Crazy.
I feel like me getting out of Chicago probably prevented my
Yeah.
life, like how my life
It would have been a whole different route.
Yeah,
Mm,
guaranteed.
that's what's up, man. So, were you always interested in music, or how did the interest
Yeah.
actually come about?
So it's crazy. I just used to freestyle rap. So
Okay.
when I was in like middle school, I was in like student council.
Okay.
So we'll go on trips and like we gotta perform like with against other schools to see who's like the top school.
Yeah.
So like everybody know like I just be rapping and stuff. So
Yeah.
like they was like, hey, you should rap like freestyle in front of everybody as like a skit for it so we can win.
Yeah.
So I
the
was like,
competition.
yeah. So I was like, all right, I'll do that.
Yeah.
So I did it. I actually rapped to Drop the World when Lil Wayne was out. Like
The rock album. and
yeah,
stuff?
I just
they-
freestyled it in
Dang.
front of everybody and then everybody loved it. So like after that, that's when I like started rapping. And then at church we had a competition like
Yeah.
who's the best artist or like who can play like the best pianos or guitars or whatever like that. So I actually rapped. I just freestyled about Jesus like the whole time. And I won.
Damn.
So it's like if like I ain't really like see myself as a rapper at first.
Yeah.
I just did it. But people like, dang, you can really rap. Like
Yeah.
I ain't really
And
believe
that's-
it though. I was just
And
like,
that's different actually because like you got to think about it this way. Like some people rap and it's still the same thing, this and that. kill this guy, this and that. But like for you to incorporate it in like, the school competition in church, is like, you have the talent to, make it work. However, so it's pretty crazy to think about it. That's pretty dope, man. So you were young, and then when did you actually start taking it serious? Like when did you actually start, actually going to the studio? Because like you said, everybody does freestyle here and there.
Yeah, when I moved to Oklahoma, I was actually trying to get in the studio with some of the bros and stuff freestyling, but it wasn't really working out. Like I ain't really had the motivation. Like I ain't had nobody but like, hey, let's do this. Like I just didn't feel the push, so like I just left it as a hobby. Like I ain't really get into it like that.
Okay. So that pretty much the first round you could say was the motivation wasn't there.
Yeah.
Okay. You're still young either way, so you were still learning through it, and it was a process. How did your friends and family really take it whenever you said, you know what, I wanna pursue a musical career?
Like I'm like chill, laid back, so like when they hear me rapping and stuff, it surprised everybody, because I don't really tell people my next move, so you get what you get, and like a lot of people, they was like, whoa, that's you. I'm like, yeah, that's me. So
that's
like
crazy, man. So lots of people, they didn't see it coming, they didn't expect it at all.
The people like I went to school with, they know like I rap, because I used to just rap and stuff, but like my family and stuff, they don't really know, because I don't really talk to my family like that. So they didn't really know. So like when I started sharing my music and stuff, they just like, wow.
That's what's up, man. So I really do also like to showcase, like we were talking off camera, the artist's music as well. So this is just so that, the people get to see what type of music they could expect from you. What's the first song that you want to showcase?
It's going to be called Drip. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And where can
I
find
my first single. You can find it on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all platforms.
And it's already out, correct?
Yes, correct.
Trip. Why these niggas mad? Trip. Yeah, I'm in my bag. Trip. These bitches want my cash. Trip. Yeah, I'm styling on their gas. Trip. Why these niggas mad? Trip. Yeah, I'm in my bag. Trip. These bitches want my cash. Trip. Yeah, I'm styling on their gas. These niggas mad. I'm getting to that bag. Running up check, flexing on the hoes, just like that. These ops hating on a young nigga cash. Bitch, I'm ballin' in a mix. Yo, bitch tryna smash. Dip on that hoe, then I do the dash. Back when I was broke, I didn't have shit. Now I'm getting money, flossin' in this bitch. Tryna start some beef, bitch, I came to eat. Sprayin' with this chocolates, this bullets come for free. Leave a nigga stretch like a trampoline. These bitches on my dick, can't get shit from me. That hoe say she work, better work for me. Trip, why these niggas mad? Trip. Yeah, I'm in my bag. Trip. These bitches want my cash. Trip. Yeah, I'm styling on their gas. Trip. Why these niggas mad? Trip. Yeah, I'm in my bag. Trip. These bitches want my cash. Trip. Yeah, I'm styling on their gas. These niggas wanna trip, cause they see my drip. Glock up on my hip, case a nigga trip. Nigga snitching on the gang, that shit lame. Free my little brother out the chain gang. Young nigga hot, rising to the top. Riding with the gang, bitch, we headed to the top. Pull up in that Charger, banging hard as fuck. All my blood niggas get money, what's up? Niggas steady hating, keep me motivated. Grinding till I die, I won't never stop. Making all these moves, I'm headed to the top. The ops tryna take me out, but I got my glizzy tuck, ready to shoot some shit up. I don't give a fuck. Niggas tryna snake, get the fuck out my fucking face. These boys super lame. I did not come to play. Got my main bitch on my side. I don't give a fuck for you op assholes. Y'all gon' know what's up. My drip so hard, don't come play with me. Trippin' on these niggas on a daily. Globoii Tony, yeah, that be me. Drip. Why Why these niggas mad? Trip, trip, yeah, I'm in my bag. Trip, trip, these bitches want my cash. Trip, trip, yeah, I'm styling on that gas. Trip, trip, why these niggas mad? Trip, trip, yeah, I'm in my bag. Trip, trip, these bitches want my cash. Trip, trip, yeah, I'm styling on that gas.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
That's the first one?
Recently, yeah, I've been recording some music. I haven't put it out yet, but I'm working on that.
That's
and
dope,
I'm working
man.
on some more music too. And
Exactly.
shout out to Riggy B, that's my bro. Like
Yeah.
we working on some stuff too. We already got a song. We finna drop it. But yeah, I just recently made a song about my uncle. He just passed away. He got shot over there in Fort Worth.
Really?
So yeah, I made like a song like.
And this was recent?
Yeah, recent. On the first New Year's, that's when it happened.
What?
Yeah, it got shot. So yeah, I made a song like right after, like just putting all my emotions on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it out. It's hard.
Man, rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
You guys were close?
Yeah. Like when I moved down here, well, when I came back down here, like to visit, he wanted me to move with him and stuff, and he was like, "You can move with me," just like telling me like,
"Come over here and
start my career and stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna think about it."
That's what's up, man. But like, you know, rest in peace to him. You know,
yeah, it's
good guy. It was just a bad situation, or
just a bad situation.
Yeah, dang, man, that's crazy to think about. But like you said, you took pretty much that emotion and you put it in the pen. You know, so that's
music is like a hobby. Like instead of me going out on the streets and doing all this, music is my way out.
That's dope, man. That's good to hear. It's a positive thing compared to like other things that you could be doing for sure.
Yeah, true.
So that's what's up. Can you talk to me about how this song came about for Drip?
So I was just looking up a beat, and then I was like, "Oh, okay, this is catchy." And then I was like, "I want to do something different but hype. Like, I want to like people be like, yeah, that's hard, because I'm like I like drill music because I'm from Chicago, so I grew up with like hype music and stuff. So I was like, let me just do this. It just came to my head, did the hook, and then I spit my verses.
I mean, we were even talking about it while it was playing, like easily club banger. You know, you could throw it in club and people just bounce to it for sure. So that's a good one. What is the route that you want to take with your music?
I just want to be able to like motivate people and like hype people up, like because everybody have bad times and stuff. Just be hype at a party, you know. Like, and I'm gonna like put it out like my real life and stuff too. Like, Damn,
that's what's up. Who would you say would be the major musical influences that you have?
I got a lot. It's crazy.
Top 3 artists if you had to put it into that.
So back when I was small, Lil Wayne was like a big influence, and then Chief Keef is one of my favorite rappers, like to this day. Like, and then like I recently was listening to King Von, like just like how he tell his stories, how he speak like rap, like it's crazy. Like he influenced me a lot.
Paints
like,
a picture.
Yeah, and then like he go hard on every song. Like it's like I haven't heard a song from him where he not going hard. Like just edit. That's how I want it. That's what I want to be. Like I want every song. I just want to kill it hard as I can.
Damn, man, that's a good little list right there, man. Those are some great artists right there. And like you said, you know, the way Vaughn just paints the picture with his lyrics, you know, you literally are seeing what he's telling you about the situation. So Chief Keef, big influence. Is that how you got your name, or how did you get your name?
Yeah, because, you know, Chief Keef with Glow Gang and all that. I like Globoii Tony. Yeah, that's me.
That's the one?
Yeah.
When did you actually settle on the name? Was it recent? Was it?
Yeah, it was actually recently. Okay. Well, I've been calling myself Globoii, and then I just put Tony at the end. Tony my nickname, so yeah. Gotcha. I just put it together like Globoii Tony,
Damn, man, that's crazy. Pretty much, you're moving in those steps, you know, like you said, you could be doing other things and, you know, maybe in a not the best situation, but now you see the positivity and the good that comes from making music. Yeah. You know, King Von and Chief Keef, they're in a different situation, and, you know, rest in peace to King Von.
It's crazy.
Like, you know, it's crazy. Whenever I started listening to him, like 2 days later is whenever he passed away.
Yeah,
I was barely learning.
Yeah, I've been listening to him like since he first came out. So I was like, oh, he go hard. Dang. Like, yeah. And then it's crazy how the situation. I'm just like, that's crazy. Like he was just like, get in there, finna be on top, and then boom, gone.
What do you think can be done regarding the situation in Chicago and, you know, so much violence going on?
It's hard, bro. Like, you can tell them all you want. Like, you can say we need to change and do this, but if nobody actually ain't going there and like try to show change and help, it ain't gonna
Because
work.
there's even like kids.
It's
like,
not gonna work.
kids.
Yeah, they grow up in it. So like when you grow up in that situation, it ain't nothing else to do but be what you grow up in.
That's all you know.
Yeah, and then if you can't get out of there, then like there ain't shit there. Like you gon' like my little brother, like he from Chicago too, but he was young, but he still knew. Like right now he in prison.
He's in prison.
Then did 5 years already.
Damn.
And he younger than me. Like he been in prison since he was like 16. So I'm like, he grew up like to that lifestyle. So he like, okay, this is the lifestyle I'm living. So
do you guys conversate?
I talk to him every other day that he called me.
Does he feel any regret of the lifestyle that he's?
Yeah, I try to tell him, warn him before he went, like, cause he in a gang. So I'm like, you can't trust. Like, I don't care if you in a gang or not. Like, people gonna snitch. Like, ain't nobody when it come down to it. Ain't nobody gonna have your back, bro.
Themselves.
Exactly. And then I told him that the next day, boom,
it happened.
Yeah.
And you know, those are, you know, like you said, life lessons that you know about, and you know, some people they'll rather just go through the process of learning that lesson. You know, like you said, there's only so much you could do, because you could tell people do this, do that, but they're still gonna do whatever they want. So
like me, like how I feel, like when something going on with me, like I don't like to really vent about it, because I'm like, at the end of the day, how can you help me or like help me better the situation? If you can't help and I can't benefit, I don't feel like I should tell you. So like that's like people in Chicago, like everybody trying to tell them to do this and do that, but if you can't actually help benefit them in the situation that they in,
they're
it's
like, why are they gonna listen?
Exactly.
Okay, damn, man, that's crazy. You know, hopefully the situation gets better. You know, hopefully we see, you know, change in there, especially like whenever Chicago has the spotlight. You know, all these artists and all these people, just like you being an impact with music. Hopefully we see a change as well. But what would you say would be the biggest difference that you see between the Chicago music scene and the Dallas music scene?
Dallas, I feel like it's more support in Dallas.
There's more support. Honest.
Chicago, like you just doing it, like it ain't that much support. Like people really don't want to see you win, bro. Because like once you make it to the top, like ask all these Chicago rappers, they city ain't really like fucking with them. Like
lots of them do move out, and they
move, bro. Because like if they don't move, they gonna end up dead, robbed, or in a situation they don't want to be in. So like, it's best to move out.
Dang. What has your experience been here in the Dallas music scene? Even though you're barely starting, to really pick up the game. You know, what have you seen that you know, we could either improve on, or
I feel like,
or we could
just like
good.
Y'all support, but like it need to be more support, because I feel like it's a lot of haters. Like,
oh yeah, man.
Like it's crazy, like how many haters there is. Like, like it ain't hard to support somebody. Like say, hey, go stream my music. Hard, like bro, it's free to stream somebody's music. Like just hear him out. Like most of the time you ain't got nothing else to do. You listen to music anyway. Why not listen to your local rappers and stuff and support them?
Yeah, that's true. And do you feel like it's a concept of like you said, you know, you don't want somebody doing better than you, you know, especially if you know that person.
Exactly.
You know, you grow up with that person, you know that person. You're like, man, why are they gonna make it and not me?
Exactly.
So that's something I see here in Dallas. Like you said, you know, it seems like only one person wants to be at the top. You know.
Yeah, they don't want to support everybody.
Out. Yeah. But you know, it's something we got to work on for sure. So now this is gonna be actually the first mask-free weekend, you know, 100%, everything's open. Hopefully we get into, you know, concerts and, you know, musical events and all these things. What do you got planned moving forward?
Yeah, I'm trying to start promoting more music. I'm about to put out more music. I want to put out an album soon. And I want to be able to, like, go to the clubs, play it, how everybody turned up, you know. So I'm planning some big stuff in the future, 21. So this my year.
How far out are you on the album? Are you barely starting on it?
Yeah, I'm barely starting right now. I just want to drop singles, you know, get my name out there, get my music out there some, and then I'm going to start working on the album.
Exactly. And I feel like that's the best route to take, because, like you said, you got to build up your name. You got to know, people got to know you before you could drop, you know, the album like that.
Yeah, true.
So we're gonna expect singles, music videos? Are you doing anything?
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna do some. I might even do a music video to Drip, so that might be coming soon. But yeah, I'm gonna do some music videos as well.
Okay. And what's your current situation at the moment? Are you signed, independent?
Well, I'm with Border Flow with Riggy B. Like,
explain to me the connection. How did that come about?
So like we work together and stuff. So like he started rapping in his like room, like in his house.
Yeah.
And then I came over one day. I was like, let's get in the studio.
Yeah.
We actually did a song. That was my first song with him. We haven't dropped it yet, but like, we did it. So like, he actually the one that kind of like motivated me. Like, I want to do it. Like, I'm down with it. So like, big shout out to Riggy B and Border Flow. Like, they with me. Like, that's my team.
Exactly. And one thing about Riggy, like you said, the motivation that he gives you is something that, lots of people out here don't do.
Yeah.
He wants to see you win.
Exactly.
He wants to make sure that he helps, he'll use all his resources he has to make sure that, he helps you win. Yeah. So shout out to Riggy for sure. He was the first one I ever interviewed here.
Oh, for real?
He hooked me up with all these different artists. Like he's the type of guy that he knows that, he's gonna help out the people that he sees a lot of potential in for sure.
Yeah.
So currently you're signed to them, management, label. What is that?
So it's all through him. Like he helping me produce. So like we just working.
Yeah. Drip was made in the studio that he has,
correct. Yeah, he produced.
Perfect. And then the album that you're working on will be also with.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Got you. That's dope, man.
Yeah, we're a team, bro. We all win. Like we ain't leaving nobody out with the team.
That's what's up. What collaborations would you like to have if you could? Whether it be a Dallas artist, whether it be a bigger artist, whenever you make it. What artist would you say? What artist would you say would be like the dream collab for me?
That's hard. I don't even know. I wanted to work with King Von though. But Chief Keef is like I want to work with Chief Keef. Mm-hmm. Like I always looked up to him. And then like some local rappers like. Dallas rappers. I don't really know too many like local Dallas rappers that I work with, but like big rappers, Chief Keef, like that's one of the main.
Chief Keef. Does he still be making music? I haven't really heard his music.
He still make music. I be listening to him. He like kind of low key now, but he still be making music.
I mean, I feel like he's also right now just like kind of like living life as well.
Yeah, true.
He's enjoying life. I feel like he knows. Pretty much like you're saying, if you would have stayed in Chicago, it could have led to a bad route, a bad situation. And he knows, music, pretty much catapulted to get out of Chicago and live a good life. And, really, he doesn't even have to work for the rest of his life.
And another rapper I like is Polo G. Like,
his flow.
Bro, I love crazy. Polo G. If I could work with Polo G, I would. Like, it's crazy, bro.
Polo G, I didn't even know he was from Chicago like that. I didn't even know until I did the research. And I was like, dang, dude, like, Chicago has a lot of artists
they're coming out, bro.
They just keep dropping and dropping. What are your thoughts on Lil Durk?
I love Lil Durk. I listen to him.
It seems like a lot of people be trying to divide people, like, they be like, I like Chief Keef, I don't like.
I listen to a lot of Lil Durk too, like recently, like
That's what's up, man. Like say once you're in that situation that you've made it, and what would you say you want people to know Globoii Tony for? Once it's all said and it's done and everything, what is the reputation you want?
I want to be able to like help people. Like if you notice, a lot of rappers, they don't give people like local rappers and like people who want to come up a chance. So I want to be able to give people chances and like change their life. So I want to be known to help people.
And that would it be like through maybe would it be like through creating your own label, your own company,
like eventually I want to do that, but like if they even want a feature, if I can help them, give them a feature to help boost them, I will. Like I won't be one of them rappers like, no, too bougie, like it's all about money. It is about money at the end of the day, but people still got a life to live. Like people still trying to come up. So I'd rather help and see them glow and grow.
Yeah.
While I'm growing too, you feel me?
That's dope, man. That's a good mentality to have. And it's good because like you said, maybe they just need that extra push, maybe that feature or that promo, or you just that shout out that you give them, you never know what it could do for an artist. But it's also kind of risky as well, as in like, you know, you got to make sure you put on yourself first before you could help everybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I feel like lots of people they fall into those two categories of like not helping anybody
and then helping everybody. Yeah.
And then at the end it doesn't help anybody because like you said, you do have to have, you know, a little bit of the resources, a little bit of, you know, doing this, doing that, and get yourself situated first, and then you can spread out.
Yeah. So yeah, after I'm situated, then I'm willing to help like whoever I can, because it's a lot of that ain't going on. Everybody want to hate on each other. So I'm just gonna be the one that motivates.
I feel like Atlanta has a great model.
Yeah, true.
Atlanta has a great model of how, you know, it seems like they could throw 3-4 artists on the track and it's just a banger.
Yeah. That's how Dallas need to be. Like,
yeah,
we need to grow up, glow up.
Yeah, exactly. What are the lessons you've learned in the rap game that you would share to younger artists?
I just know like it's a lot of people that's gonna doubt you, hate on you. Like, so just
how do you deal with the hate?
I just ignore it. That just motivates me.
It doesn't
like,
get to you?
Nah, I'm just gonna keep on striving, try to do my best I can be. So yeah, a lot of rappers gonna hate. There's gonna be people that ain't gonna want to listen, but you gotta keep going and don't give up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, honestly, because even the bigger that you get, the more, you know, love you'll get, but the more hate you also get. So it's a double-edged sword right there. You gotta know how to maneuver it, because sometimes I feel like that, you know, it either like you said, you know, you gotta make sure that you understand your situation, be ready for the spotlight, and just, you know, deliver.
Yeah, and I've been promoting my music like by myself, like a lot. Yeah. Some other people helping me, but mostly myself.
The groundwork.
So I don't let it like get to me. Like I'm gonna keep motivating my music. I don't care to everybody here or till I know like people listening. So I'm gonna keep doing it.
That's dope, man. Where do you get your inspiration from your music? Like, how does that come about? What is your songwriting process, I should say?
So me, I like to listen to the beat and then like go off the beat I got. Sometimes I just write, but I rather hear the beat first so I know like what type of song I'm
I was about to ask that. Do you freestyle or do you
write? Sometimes I freestyle, yeah. Oh, wow. But I like when I write, it's actually something that I want it to be. I mean, freestyling, you just coming out the head, so sometimes you don't know. You just rapping like it's just coming out.
It just sounds good.
Yeah, writing like you actually like sitting down, writing it, putting it together, make sure it sounds good. So yeah.
That makes sense because especially like you were talking about with King Von, you know, him, the lyrics that he gives you is just the picture that he draws. You know, maybe he was able to do it, you know, off the dome, this and that, but like you said, for it to be such a good song like that, you know, sometimes you do have to take that.
Yeah, you gotta write. Make sure it sounds good. Like
exactly. That's dope, man. So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Well, I'm trying to be like 5 years from now. Hopefully, I'm like at least a local rapper, like a lot of views and stuff. People looking up to me, streaming. So I'm trying to get up there.
Exactly. That's what's up, man. So is your plan to stay here in Dallas, or do you plan to move somewhere else? Whether it be
I'm gonna stay in Dallas. Yeah.
Oh, really? You like the culture here? I feel like it's growing also here.
Yeah,
you
true.
know, it seems like a lot of people. I mean, even this whole pandemic, you know, it seems a lot of people moved to Texas in general.
I know.
So it seems like, you know, all these things are popping up, especially now that we're back open. You know, 100% capacity, this and that. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if we see a big boom in you know, the music industry and
it should be. Yeah.
So, you know, we'll see what happens. I feel like Texas in general is such a big state.
Yeah,
that
there's plenty of opportunity.
Exactly. Austin, huge music scene. San Antonio, Houston, you know, amazing music scene. So I feel like Dallas, we're up next, and we got to take advantage. Take advantage for that. All right. Has the Rona situation affected you creatively at all?
No, like it actually gave me more time to write. So like,
explain that.
So like, you know how I had COVID. Like it was crazy. It was crazy.
How was it for you, man?
I felt bad. I ain't never felt that way before. Like at first, I thought people was like low key playing about it. Like I ain't never felt so bad before it. So
my God, was it the whole 2 weeks that you felt?
I had it for like 3 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah, like bad. I couldn't like eat, talk. I felt nauseous, headaches. Like it's really serious. Like people taking it as a joke. Like it ain't serious. But yeah,
it's crazy because I had COVID too, but a while back. And then for me, it was only like the first 3 days. The first 3 days, I was like you said, it was freaking living hell, or just like body aches, I couldn't eat anything. I'll eat, throw it up. The next week after that, I was pretty good, but like you said, it just affects so many people different.
I felt nauseous like the whole 3 weeks. Like I couldn't and have migraines. Like,
do you feel any symptoms after?
No, not really. No.
Okay.
Like as I was getting off of it, they started to go away.
Okay.
So like ever since like the symptoms, I haven't felt nothing.
So it gave you, but you said it did give you the time to.
Yeah. So I've been like I have a lot. I've been writing a lot. So like I have a lot of stuff like to put out. I just gotta start working on it.
By chance, do you know what single you want to drop next?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm still debating.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha,
it's gonna be a surprise. Y'all just tune in.
Yes, sir. For sure. So overall, with your music, what really keeps you motivated to keep going? Where do you get that motivation?
Well, I get it from my kids. I have kids. Yeah,
How many kids?
I got 2 little boys, and then I just had a daughter that's born.
Dang, 3.
So like, yeah,
okay,
that's it though. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done after that. No more. But like having a little girl, it does inspire me like to become a better man.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Because people's always say that. That's the highest motivation. Just knowing that you're gonna wake up and do your best, or you're gonna try to do your best to make sure that they're taken care of. So how do you see life different now with kids than you did without?
Like they look up to me, like so anything I do, they gonna follow. So like yeah, I gotta set an example for them, like live for them.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, and then like
how old are they?
I have a 5-year-old. A 1-year-old and then a newborn, and it's crazy because like when my 5-year-old hear my music, he be like rapping it and stuff. So I'm like, I'm not used to it. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Dang,
that's motivation too. Like to hear your son like jam into your music. So like, yeah,
that is actually pretty. That would be pretty badass, honestly. Because man, the reason I did this whole podcast thing was because musically. It's not in me like that. I love music. I love listening to music. But musically, like, I can't make a song to save my life. But that would be so cool. Like you play the music, and your kids just, the excitement and the joy that they get just from hearing your music. Like, oh, that's
a
my
big
dad.
Motivation too.
That's crazy, bro. That's what's up. What would you say would be, that achievement that you would get in your life whenever it comes to your musical career, that would make you say, you know what, I've made it. This is something like, I feel proud about.
Once the money started coming in and like people start trying to book me, I feel like that's when things get real. Like, oh, they really booking me. Like they want me to go perform. I feel like that's
where would you like to perform? What 3 cities would you say would be your top to perform?
Probably Atlanta, Dallas, and Chicago.
You would love to do a concert?
I'll do a concert here. I love Dallas.
And what would you say really separates you from all these other artists? Because there's a lot of artists out here.
I know, it's crazy.
There's a lot. It seems like there's a new rapper every day.
Yeah.
So what do you bring to the table that we haven't seen, or something different that separates you?
Well, just my passion. And I'm, at the end of the day, I'm my own person. So I'm bringing my own style, my own like the way I write, the way I talk, everything. Like I'm just doing it my own way. So like if people want to compare, they can, but at the end of the day, I'm me and I know what I'm gonna do and I know how I'm gonna do it.
That's what's up, man. Because there's a lot of rappers out here, and it seems like at times somebody comes out with something amazing, and it seems like all these people just start biting off of it. So like you said, I'm my own person. I have my own style. I have my own flow. That's something good, because you don't want to fall into that category. Like, oh, he just sounds like this other.
Yeah, I know. I hear that. It happens a lot. Like, and it's crazy because people coming up off sounding like other people too.
Yeah, that's true. Because like, do you feel like it's just natural to, I wouldn't say it's natural, but like, hearing that music, you're just kind of like, you know what? Let me see if I'm able to do something.
I tried, but I was like, I don't see how people do it. Like imitate like another rapper, like just the way they go. I'm like, it's crazy. I'm just like, I don't see how they describe your style? I don't know. It's just me. Like I don't really hear too many.
Little mix of drill, little mix of of what would you say?
Yeah, just drill, just rapping, But I don't know. I got some more stuff, like some hard stuff coming, like stuff about my life, like more emotion, not like just all hard. I just gotta make sure everything coming.
Was it hard to make songs regarding like emotion and like you said, real life situations?
Yeah, it was. That song, I'm gonna put that song out. Like that song mean a lot to me. But it was hard making it because like he's like gone, like ain't coming back. So it's like it's crazy.
That is tough, man, because like you said, it's great that you took it to the pen, but like, it's real feelings. There's real, it's not like, oh, it's a made up concept, this and that. It's crazy to think about, like, death is scary, and to know that you're never gonna see that person again is pretty tough.
Yeah, it is.
Rest in peace once again. Like I said, it's crazy. Recently, that happened. Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. It still don't feel
did that kind of
real,
like
bro.
motivate you to?
Yeah, cause he used to rap too, but he wasn't like he just play with it. So yeah, that kind of motivated me to like rap.
That's crazy, man. That's rest in peace to your uncle.
Yeah.
What would you say would be the next step for you to get to that situation where you've made it? What are the things that you got to work on?
So I gotta work on promoting. That's a big deal. Like promoting is one of the main things.
That's huge, man. Because whenever I started, I started dropping my videos, just like dropping it on YouTube like that, right? And it's crazy how big like promotion marketing is.
Yes,
such a
bro.
big factor.
I have so many people like promoters and stuff hitting me up. So I'm like, promotion is a big factor. Like you gotta promote your music. You gotta promote your product so it can get heard.
You could have the best content, the best music, but if people aren't hearing it, you're not moving it correctly. It's like it gets lost. It just just gets lost with everything else. All these other things just come up, and I didn't know how big of a factor marketing was till I started talking with other friends that have channels, other friends that have different services, different this and that, and I'm like, oh my god,
yeah,
man,
YouTube is a big factor too. Like,
that's crazy. So you said promoting. What else do you feel like you have to work on?
Music. I gotta make sure everything is on point. Like when I come out with music, I want to make sure everything on point. Like people can feel it, vibe to it, or however they take it. Like I gotta make sure I can relate.
That's true. That's true. And pretty much just mastering your craft. Like
Yes,
you said,
sir.
You've been writing like crazy out here. You've been making all these songs, and that just sharpens you up. The more that you do it, I think they say is like 10,000 hours of doing something you start mastering. Like
and then like any type of pushback or feedback, I like it because it motivate me to be better. Like I don't care if I ain't doing something right, tell me so that way I can fix what I'm not doing right.
Exactly.
A lot of rappers, they don't like that. Like they want to keep doing what they do instead of like taking the pushback and moving forward with it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You got to know how to take criticism because even whenever I started, we had this studio in this other office, way smaller. This one's way more space, way more, it feels better, I should say. And at first I was hesitant. I was like, man, I set it up over there because I wanted to, and I guess that's just like a little bit of the pride. But sometimes it is good to hear out other people because, they do have other good ideas that would, they're just looking out for you. They're trying to help you out. They're not trying to be, malicious and try to like, harm you and affect your growth. So, it's good to distinguish that from, motherfuckers just hating.
Yeah. You said,
and then people that want to see you grow and, are saying, you're taking this big long route, just take this shortcut right here. This is the easier route to do.
Yep.
And it will get you to the same spot. But those are two key factors right there that for sure that you said right there.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't know how big marketing was, and making sure that you're not too prideful to take somebody's criticism, because it could lead you to making a better product that you do have.
True.
So yeah, man, I'm ready to see the growth. I'm ready to see what you got in store. I'm ready to see everything from this is pretty much planting the foundation.
Yeah.
For what you got going on. Anything that you want to tell the people before we do head out? Where could they find you? Whether it be socials, streaming, anything like that.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at Tony McNeil, TonyMcneal, and then you can go view my song on all platforms. Globoii Tony, GLOIBOIITONY or GLOBOIITONY. So yeah, go check out my music And upcoming, me and Ricky B, we got some hitters coming. So y'all just be listening, be ready. Sure. And like his flow, you know, he Hispanic, so he bringing that different Spanish. So it's gonna be some fire.
For sure. And we'll link that down below, his socials, his streaming, you know, his YouTube, all that information. But yeah, guys, make sure you check out Globoii Tony. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Get notified whenever we drop new content. See you guys on the next one. We out. Peace.
There you go.
Yeah.